Happy Sunday, everybody. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some current market conditions along with why projects aren't really minting out and some projects that I'm personally really looking at. So if you guys aren't already aware, in the current space that we're in the NFT space, we have really been seeing some low volume that we haven't seen in quite a while. You can just look here on Dune Analytics, just based off these numbers, 67 million, 89 million, 73 million. This type of volume is something we haven't seen in quite a while comparative to the type of volume that we saw in January, 214 million, and even some of February, and our absolute top day. And for where we are currently, we are really at a very low. A lot of projects are not minting out, such as Cosmics, for example. And as you can even see right here, Cosmics actually put out an announcement and lowered their mint price just because they weren't minting out. And they even are going to refund the people who minted before the current change to the price. For the current space that we're in, pretty much the only way that projects have the probability to mint out is you need to have a low mint price. These high mint prices really are not what people want to see, especially when people are minting out and immediately the floor is dropping below the mint price. Another really good example of this is Funky Fungi, for example. As you see, they have over 71,000 followers on Twitter, and the art on this project I personally really do like. As you can see, it's 3D, it's mushroom art, and this project right now has not even minted out and started minting over 6 hours ago. As well, the project has fell below the mint price. Once again, another perfect example of where we are in the NFT space. Antonym, which obviously I'm guessing a lot of you have heard of before. And this is a little bit of older news, but really, Antonym had a hard time minting out and didn't even mint out until their Dutch auction went to a 0.3. Which obviously nobody was expecting. But surprisingly, yesterday on the 11th of March, we had our highest day in a few days, which was 74 million volume in Ethereum traded. And for quite a while, we've seen a correspondence with the price of Ethereum, the value of it, and the amount of volume in the NFT space. When Ethereum was on a really low in all of January and February, you can see we had these huge days. But in March, as Ethereum is slowly going up more and it still dips back down, we really aren't seeing the same correspondence. Ethereum dipped down to about 2,400 or 2,500 again recently, and we still had such low days even with that. But still, the crypto space and the NFT space really do work in conjunction with each other. But right now in the space, if you can find those projects with good teams and a good roadmap that they're going to come through and fulfill, those are the projects that are going to boom in the bull run again. But aside from the current market conditions, here are some projects that I'm currently looking at. Bored Smurfs is something that just came up on my radar and is still a very early project. As you see, they literally only have 2,100 followers, and their first tweet was just yesterday. But something I'm a little bit curious about, this project is already verified and the Twitter was already created in 2017. So I have a feeling this could just be somebody's account that somehow was verified and now they're going to use it as an NFT account, which is something to keep an eye on because as you see, there's a lot of scammers in the space that use fake Bored Ape Yacht Club photos and more things like that to basically scam people into entering their giveaways. But still, Bored Smurfs is definitely something to keep an eye on in my opinion. Another project I'm really bullish on, and I really like the art, is Metabucks. Metabucks is a banner NFT, which is something we really don't see that much in the NFT space, but personally I really like. Something like Ponzi Rugs, if you guys know what that is, or Midnight Breeze. Those are some current NFTs that are banner PFPs that have done decently well. And I feel like banner PFPs are definitely a meta we could start to see more in the space. Another project that I'm personally really keeping an eye on is Tactical Tigers. Now the reason I'm keeping an eye on Tactical Tigers is because they have a collection size of 333. Low quantity NFT projects seemingly usually do well. If you guys have ever heard of Artificial Intelligence Club, this project reached the highest floor at a 12 ETH floor, which is truly insane. And it's a low supply, which creates more demand, obviously. As you can see, this Pepe the Frog Artificial Intelligence NFT literally last sold for 12 Ethereum. The floor currently is only sitting at a 2.8, but is still very substantial. Tactical Tigers is really something that I am going to keep an eye on because I really could see a good future with this project. Now, personally, I'm not in their Discord and I'm not exactly sure if they do have a Discord, but they're set to launch in late March. As you can see, it still has this animated and pixelated type of look, which pixelated NFTs are really coming back in my opinion, and they really are becoming a meta again. Another example of that is Blockchain Bandits. If you guys know what Blockchain Bandits are, that's a recent project that just minted. And two more projects that I'm currently keeping an eye on in this current market conditions is Third Eye Club. Now the reason I like Third Eye Club is for the art. The art is very unique. It is cartoonish. It has 3 eyes, obviously. And as you can see from these photos, we really haven't seen some art like this in the space. Now the Discord is locked and I am in the Discord, and they have just under 10K in the Discord, but they do drop links quite often. And if you guys would like to be able to catch links for Third Eye Club or Metabucks or other NFT projects like that you're keeping an eye on and would like to get into the Discord but are having trouble with, then feel free to join my Discord linked in the description below. I post invite links, alpha calls, and everything that you really need in the NFT space. My Discord has really been growing very fast. We already have over 220 members and I just started it less than 4 days ago. As you can see here, these are all the links for Discords that we've sent. Another project is Stay Cool NFT, which I will talk about in another video that I personally am really bullish on. And not only that, in the Discord, we are already starting to gain some traction. And I'm just gonna say, don't sleep. Join the Discord and you won't regret it. Not only that, but this is our official Twitter called Alpha Movers NFT, which I will as well link in the description down below. But please feel free to drop a follow on this and really keep an eye on us. That is all I'm going to say. And one last project I really want to talk about is Antebella Games. So I got into Antebella Games about early February, so I am OG in the server, which means I do have a mint. But Antebella Games is a very transparent NFT project. As you can see, they have a white paper out with their project and their team is quite good. As you can see, they have two game developers, they have a marketing director, a project manager, and a blockchain developer. It is always a good sign when a team is doxed, and as well, you can go to all these people's Twitters and some of their LinkedIns. And a few projects I just quickly want to touch on. Rainbow Journey, this gives me very heavy Doodles vibes. There's really not much about the project that's out yet, but this as well is something I am going to keep an eye on. Another project is The Plague, which has gained a lot of traction in recent days, and their Discord is open, so feel free to join it and keep an eye on it. They have over 15,000 followers, so they are gaining traction, like I said. And one last project is Big Brain Kids. Now, I really like Big Brain Kids art. As you see right here, it's pretty unique. It has kind of like the tentacle arms coming off the back. I am personally in the Discord, and it has started to gain more traction. As you see, 16,000 followers, and some good names in the space do follow this, and that is always something you want to keep an eye on. If you see that there is reputable names following a Twitter account, that is definitely a project you as well want to keep an eye on. Yeah, but just like I was saying, this is some of the art and it really is unique and I personally very much like it. And one more project is Boki NFT. Now, Boki NFT very much gives me Wabi Sabi and Doodle vibes, which could be a good thing, but also could be a bad thing. Now, you could consider this a derivative. But I personally wouldn't consider this a derivative. But Boki has that cute art and Doodles vibes to it, thick line art. So it's definitely something as well I'm going to keep an eye on. And I'll let you guys know. But that's going to be all for today. I really do appreciate you guys sticking around to the end of the video. And let me know down in the comments below how you liked the video and that you stayed till the end of the video. But enough said, feel free to follow my Twitter and as well join my Discord. Thank you and keep moving.